YouTube channel. My name is Mohammed Rashid Kamal. On today's episode, we will talk about the new ServiceNow GRC Audit Workspace. We'll go ahead and cover all the ins and outs on the ServiceNow GRC Audit Workspace. Welcome everybody. Right, we're gonna go ahead and start in a few minutes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This new ServiceNow GRC Audit Workspace, it's really a single pane view for auditors and also supervisors, mainly for audit managers, which is the auditor supervisor, and also auditors to view the overall audit. We can take a look at what it looks like here in my personal developer instance, and it also shows us like overall audit timeline and the status that can help you track any budgets, resource for your engagement. So you may recall we have done a full authorization package step by step, following the 7 RMF steps. Now once you are on the last step, that's gonna let you get your engagement automatically generated. So once you have that engagement, you're gonna go ahead and work on that engagement. So this audit workspace, it's really a single pane, and that's gonna let you get all those cool features. All right, now this is you go to your instance, into your ServiceNow instance, and the first thing you should do is definitely you will go ahead and write the audit management. So it's a new workspace. Or you can go to any workspace, and then from there you will have a button here, workspace. So if you click that, you can switch around from this different workspace. So these are some of the workspace. We're not gonna cover all of this today, but today is gonna be for audit workspace. So this is gonna give us the audit workspace, and you have here we're gonna welcome you by your name here as system administrator, and from there you can take a look at. So what are these some of the features of these the audit management workspace? So definitely this workspace is going to show you can track any high priority observations. So here you have, for example, any pending task or your budgets. You can see if you are over resource budgeted or over expense budget, you can take a look at those. This is going to directly take you to the record. And here you got your engagement, and you can take a look at how many engagements you have that are in open state, or any engagement that are in overdue. Also any engagement that is coming up due in 30 days, which is very important, and also anything that is upcoming. So in general, this audit workspace, as you see it, it's a single pane. All right, it's a single pane. It's really primarily targeting audit supervisors, like the audit managers, and also auditors to view their overall audit timeline and also status. And this is really helpful to track any budgets, right? Any budgeting over here, see that, and also audit tasks, there's any pending tasks and so on, and really allow the audit managers to define their audit plan and as well as their engagement. So you can take a look at your engagement, you can track the tasks, any observations that you have, anything that's on open, and also even by status as well. Anything that's in draft, review, respond, or finalize. So observations, issues, your POE&Ms, all that can be tracked. So this is a default homepage for each user persona that display actionable insight and quick link. So it's persona based, right? And it's a well-organized navigational menu. Take a look at those navigational menu, well organized, right? This is, for example, the list view. You got all these cool features of the list. What you're looking for is configurable again. You got all the list, and you can create your own list as well. Right, that's another cool feature based on each user persona. So like whatever persona you have, whatever role you have, like you don't see, because I am now here as an admin, I can see all the modules here, but these modules will only be visible depending on your role. So you just make sure that what role you have, and when you log in you can see it. As a manager you have more access, and as an auditor you are not gonna have all these modules here, but it's really well organized. And it's really a reimagined page layout for improved experience for your practitioners. Think about your business users, and even if you think about your executives. So it's really great. So you got here an authority document, the name of your authority document, you have your common name and their types as well, and the compliance is percentage as well. So in our previous episode we covered like all-in-one audit management. We covered how can you like best manage your audit within the ServiceNow. So let me take you back. So we covered that one, but today is primarily your audit workspace. So if you didn't watch, or if you missed the previous episode, feel free to go ahead and pause this video and then watch the other one. That's gonna show you how you can best manage or use ServiceNow GRC audit. So all that's covered in the previous, and in this one is just primarily focusing on your audit workspace. Okay, switching back, now you got your authority document, which is great, and then here I have the libraries. Okay, if you go to auditable units, again you can take a look at the auditable units if you have any, like your plan, and again this is persona based and role based. If you got any all milestone, and you don't need to worry about, these are role based, doesn't show everything for everyone. Okay, so now if we move on to the next here, now this is really out of the box, primarily created for audit supervisors and auditors. Okay, it's really make their life so easier, make their life easier. And now let's come here, home page. You got your home page, it's really personalized, and then the other thing is you have a task. Okay, within one page you got all the tasks, and it's based on various. Now the other is, next to the task you have your issues. This is overall about your issues. It's really great, you know, to track all your issues or your POE&Ms in one page, and this is really dedicated for your issues in your workspace. Okay, got a home page overall, you got your task, which is very important, and you have your issues as well. So under its issue, it's a single view to know about all your issues, like the issues regarding to in managing, to review anything that assigned, remediation assigned, or any overdue issues. Observations, right, anything that assigned to or to review. And if I scroll further down, my groups issue, these are by group. You got observations aging by priority, and again these are like high level issues that you have. Okay, and these are persona based and role based as well. It doesn't just show because you have it here, because role based. Okay, now the fourth tab is a list. Okay, now this list is about your engagement. You have to take a look at that, and you have your plan. It's give you this higher level summary view of your record as well. Okay, now if I go ahead and click HR department, like one of the engagement is gonna take me to that engagement here. Now once this loads, so I can see all the details about that engagement. Okay, so for example here it's gonna give you highlighted details about this engagement, the plan, if there is any parent plan you will see it. In this case we don't have in the scope, regulation none, policy, though these are like higher level. If there is any attachment you will see those attachment as well. Now the state of the engagement, again through this auditor workspace you can be able to see the state. This one is the scope is already completed and validation and plan is in progress currently, and there are 3 steps, more steps, here field work, awaiting approval, follow-up, and also finally close. These states are upcoming, so you know what state currently your engagement is with a check mark and a complete sign, and what is in progress currently and what's upcoming. And you can see the status as well based on your timeline, and that's what you have here. You started on August and all the way you complete your scope and it's in progress still. You can hover over on it and you can see the details as well, and you can continue to have those more details. These are some of the dates, important dates, when it was started, going to be ended, and in breakdown like that. So you got some details here, how many budgets, like expense budget, resource budget, and percentage completion as well. You have task, observations, and issues. These are really important for an engagement. How many issues do you have? You could have issues that are automatically generated because of control failure and so on. You might have observations that you did as well, and also you might have audit tasks as well. Okay, milestone is also very important, and you see the status of the milestone in different state as well. So once this is completely loaded, so you'll take a look at all those in a single pane and easy and navigational. So this is just the overall for this engagement, and let's go ahead and take a look at the details. Now the details tab is going to give you more detail about these engagements. We've got fields here, also it's role based. You can go ahead and update some of the details as well. Yep, you can also make some of the details as well. Okay, now let's see, there's another tab here, entities. Again, you can take a look at your entities here in a single pane, your entity description, class, owner, and so on. You have your controls, how many controls this engagement has, and you can take a look at. All right, okay, so it's really cool and it's really great to see all of that in one place as well. And the other important thing, it has the 360 relationship as well. Okay, I just click it and I have my engagement right there, and this engagement, so you can take a look at the 360 relationship to your different. Okay, so that means that you have, okay, this really provide you a visualization of data relationship across your enterprise for a given record. So the record I have here is HR department, right? Your engagement, which is HR department, one record, and you can take a look at 360 view overall your enterprise organization. Let's say you have 2 controls on this engagement right here, engagement HR department review as the engagement I have, and what is the type? It's an internal audit, it's not an external, it's an internal audit. That's the type of the file, and what is included on it, it has 2. Okay, there are audit tasks, 2 audit tasks, and also 2 test plan. Those 2 things are included on it, and you can see here the scope. It has again 2 scopes, which is got controls and also entity, and here you can click on those two controls and you can see those controls as well. And here you have the parents. If there was any other parent, definitely you can see, but in this case you can see the parent, which you don't have any parent, so the record is empty right there. Perfect. So this is what we call it, really a beautiful view of the 360. It helps you to drill down to get more details. You just need to click each of them and help you further drill down to see anything that is there, and if there is any upstream or downstream, if this applies to any other record, you can take a look at as well. Okay, and you can drill down again more to the detail, the relationship, all the records related to your current category, which is the audit. Okay, now if I drill down here by clicking the controls, I can also further see that those two controls, again, those two controls are applied to this HR department review, and there's another audit right there, and I have those two controls here as well. So I can further click and then go to and get more insights in a 360. And again, it's opened here, the entity, I can see it. Definitely I can also open this one in a new tab, so that way we can take a look at it. Okay, and I have here two tasks, the audit task and also the test plan. Perfect. So in general, this is what it looks like, the audit workspace, the GRC audit workspace. This is definitely in the Tokyo release, and if you haven't yet upgraded to Tokyo, you get this one, and this is one good benefits you can get. Awesome. And by the way, another feature this audit workspace contain is also the search. Users, they can search. Let's say if you want to search by record, it can quickly bring you, or also you can use any string value. It can help you do a search, and that's gonna bring you. All right, yeah, definitely it is more to come on this one. You can configure it, and definitely you can configure and also enhance these features. You can enhance it more features. Now if I bring you to those two personas that this is targeting, the auditor, okay, audit manager, and this is a homepage for the audit manager. It's really consolidated task. All right, I show you here the task. It's really consolidated, and you can do your audit scoping, planning and execution. You can track all of that, and you can also collect any evidence. Right, let's click again here, audit task, my item. All right, okay. And on the other hand, we have the auditors. This is a personalized homepage for the auditors as well. Again, it's persona based. It's a centralized compliance and risk library. You can see the issues. You can see the issues overall that you have in your audit. We got here open issues, and further you can drill down. Again, there are 37%, and I'm gonna click that one. That's gonna bring me, these are the list of issues with those categories. Okay, all right, that's conclude today's session. We have covered the ServiceNow Audit Workspace in a more detailed way, and again, this is created, the Audit Workspace is created in thinking two personas for now, the audit supervisor and also the auditor, or the audit manager and also the auditor. And definitely this is a persona based, a role based, and it's really drill down. You can drill down. It also contain the ServiceNow 360. You can see overall relationship to other tasks in your enterprise organization as well. It has a list, it has an issue overview, and also the task, and you have got the home page here, and it's really, it has those breadcrumbs as well Right, so that's all we have. Again, thank you for joining us here at the ServiceNowStar YouTube channel. If you are new to the ServiceNowStar YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe so you can get new videos come straight to your inbox. Okay, if you guys have any comment or suggestions, let us know. Hope this answer your question, and thank you for being a family of ServiceNowStar. Thanks everyone.